and welcome to another Wednesday on the Den. My name is Aaron and this is...
Chris.
And this is...
CJ!
And we're coming to you from Manchester, England. So this week is our LGBT week on the Den. And so I've decided that I'd quite like to talk about the proposed LGBT school within Manchester. And instead of just having me waffle on, I've also invited Chris and CJ, who are both actually called Christopher James, and my middle name is James as well. That's a little bit strange, isn't it? So technically they're both CJ, they're both Chris. They're both Christopher James. Yes, anyway. We are going to ramble at you about the proposed LGBT school within Manchester and what we think upon its happenings. CJ. He works for LGBTV, doing filming for them.
LGBTV is a Manchester-based television production company and filming all the events around Manchester. Various news stories. I got to interview Hodor.
Hodor or Conchita-verse, which are we saying is your better interview?
Well, Hodor I actually interviewed. Conchita I just holded the boom for.
Yeah, but you were still there and it's Conchita and she hugged you.
We post all the various news stories, and of course this one is one that caught our attention. And yeah.
I mean, I think some of the reasoning behind it is obviously around bullying. So it's not just like, I'm gay, I'm going there, they do musicals, oh my god, that's the place that I need to go. I think it's more about people who have experienced being bullied or being victimised within their own school system, that it means that they can still go to school, but somewhere that feels safe. But shouldn't it be the bullies that are removed from the school?
Personally, I think it's not the best idea in the world. When I came out, didn't come out, I was forced out in school, age 13. It sort of made me hardy to any comments. I mean, I got the fat comments, I got the ginger comments, I got the gay comments. Christ, I even got a left-handed comment.
Wow.
Yeah, it sort of strengthened my resolve to homophobia.
But do you think at any point when you were bullied, it could have potentially been good for you to be in a safer environment where you were away from that and you could have learnt more and you could have studied more and everything else?
Look, for example, at something, say, Jewish schools in Manchester, or in the UK, they're very secular and only Jews can attend, and they always ostracise themselves from the community. They're separating them when at that age they need to be taught how to be together. There should be more on teachers' response to bullying. It's just wrong because it doesn't give you the life skills to make it through life.
I mean, I think I agree with you in a lot of ways that I don't think like the whole segregation of it is very good, because, you know, people should learn to get on with each other, and especially when you're going into working environments or whatever else, you know, we're not going to have a gay-only Pizza Hut that is run by only gays. I mean, obviously there's things like safe houses out there for when, like, families go through domestic violence. I suppose it's kind of like the same idea, but obviously for gay kids. I think it's sad though that we're coming to it.
I think it's stupid that it's going to be a school. If it was like a place, if it was funded as a place where people could go to get away from that or talk about it, and they offer counselling and stuff like that, I think that would be money much better spent than a school where you can kind of just shoo the problem away.
Because it is going to be a state school as well, so it's not like a comprehensive school which everyone goes to, but it's a state-funded school for people who have experienced bullying and they're going there to get away from it, kind of thing. I was someone who was bullied, and I mean, there were points where I do feel like I could have done with somewhere else to go. And admittedly, when I was in my last 2 years of high school, I went to a grammar school because I got a scholarship. And for me, that was getting away from my bullies. And I was in small class sizes, whatever else, but I was in a much more accepting group of people. And I did feel that I benefited from it, and I got better grades from it and everything else. So I can kind of see why people might think an LGBT school would be good, because if you can get away from your bullies and you can concentrate on your study, you can get better results and therefore have a better life in the long run, theoretically.
But there's going to be more bullies in LGBT school than there would at a regular school.
Why?
If you think about how bitchy the gay community is amongst itself, you know, like, people are meant to look after each other, especially in a community that's as tight-knit as we are, but it causes more destruction generally than it does. You're going to have bullies no matter where you go. If you're not getting bullied for being gay, you're getting bullied for being a nerd, or being fat, or being ginger, or anything.
Left-handed!
Left-handed, yeah. There's always going to be bullies. You can't just send people away and expect it to
yes,
go away.
there may be some bullies within that kind of situation, but the people that are going to go to that school, it's not just, I'm gay, I'd like to go there. It's people who have been bullied from being gay. So they're going to go to that school so that they're in a safer environment. So surely they will create bonds with the other people because they've all been bullied, they've all been through it, and it's about picking each other up.
But no, once you get cliques, you get bullying, regardless of whether it's you've been bullied in the past or whether you don't feel it's right. People will bully people regardless of their situation. It's all based on the current situation, especially considering everyone's going to be teenagers. Teenagers are dicks. Children are dicks.
So I'm going to post some of the articles down below about the LGBT school, and that's some of our thoughts about it. So what are your thoughts on having an LGBT-only school? Do you think it would work? Do you think it would not work? Do you think it's a get-out-of-jail-free card from the government to say, look, we're doing something, but we're not?
It's a war blanket!
Is it actually going to fix a problem, or is it going to accentuate a problem? Is it going to make things worse? Are we not fixing anything? Is it actually just, mindfuck? So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, guys. I will see you guys next Wednesday. I'll probably see these guys beforehand. We have been Aaron,
Chris!
and
Yay!
and we have been the Wednesday Den Boys. And I hope that we will see you again soon. Well, you might not see them because I might not invite them back. They have been a little bit rowdy.
When you come up in the club,
Or we could just say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Oh shit, he got the Velcros!
So yeah, last week obviously was Build a Snowman week, and Chris is a little upset that he didn't get to be the snowman. So I think today he's a maroon cousin It with shutter shades on.
Kanye West.
It's Kanye West, everyone. Yeah. Oh my God, it's Kanye West.
The F is I am Nicki Minaj about to do so. Better cool stops and try to do so. But you got my heart beat running away.